Now I have looked at some of the studies that we've done on the ward, and these are several patients. I've obscured the data for the I've taken away the data that involve the patient's details. So we would look at the patient. This is the 70-year-old lady, 160 centimeter, female, Caucasian, who's a smoker, and we've looked at the machine setup, and it's been calibrated accordingly. So for her, the machine automatically calculates her predicted and her measured numbers, as well as the percentages for each of the values. So looking at the graph, as we can see on the first second when she exhales, the curve of the graph is quite poor, or the takeoff is quite poor, and she continues to exhale for about 4 seconds before she plateaus out. One of the things I noticed is that she cannot get up to full volume of 6 liters. She gets to about 2.5 to 3 liters on 3 tests. And when we look at the graph, one of the things we look at is the FVE1, which is about 0.9, so which is 45% of predicted. Also the FEV1 percentage has been reduced to 39%, which is below 50%, which is showing a high degree of obstructive picture, and that is quite evident on the graph. As she's exhaling, she's continuing to exhale for a longer period of time and struggling to get a lot of air out of her lungs. And if we look at another slightly different test, this is a 70-year-old male who's 167 centimeters, and if you look at the initial takeoff in the first second, it is quite rapid, good flow, and as they get up to 2 liters, the curve tends to plateau out, and manage to reach about 5 seconds or not more than that. And if we look at the FEV1 percentage, they're getting about 68%, which is just above 65. So it's not a clear obstructive picture. We could say mild obstruction, but they're not able to achieve total lung capacity, and their peak expiratory flow is good, reasonable, 72%, and it's showing a more of a restrictive picture.